Okay, here's what our day looks like. We'll give you every day a wake-up call to your room. Wake-up call will usually be pretty standard. We'll do a wake-up call in every room, say at 6 o'clock in the morning. If you want yours earlier or later, you go to the desk and tell them. Otherwise, you get the wake-up call when all the rest of us do. We want to have our breakfast between 7 and 7:30, and so you go down and have your buffet breakfast whenever you want. It doesn't usually start serving until 7 or about a quarter till. And some of you who want coffee early, it's very difficult to get coffee earlier. So those of you who are early risers like me, I'll walk you over to the coffee shops early in the morning, but there's really no other way to get coffee. It's very difficult. I'll tell you what some people do is they take those little singles, like Folgers singles along. Is that right, Folgers? Is that what they're called, singles? And then they'll have hot pots in your room, so you can do that if you want. But otherwise, it's hard to get coffee early. Try to be on the bus at 7:45. Most groups will pull out at 8. If we leave 15 minutes early, I kid you not, we save an hour by the end of the day because we stay ahead. So we'll pull out at 7:45. On our way, I'll tell you about the day. We'll sing, we'll pray together, and moments we'll be at our first site. We'll stop around noon for lunch. As you know, that's on your own. We'll be back to the hotel, depending on the day, between 4:30 and 5:30. Pastors, because we have a few less days, we're going to stretch ours out a little more. And so we may not be back to the bus back to the hotel till 5:30 or after, because we're going to try to get as much accomplished as possible. But be back to the hotel sometime here. Dinner every night. I wish they'd serve dinner earlier, but dinner is often served between 6 and 6:30 to start, and they'll serve it till 9. So it depends on what you like to do. Honestly, by the end of the day, I've had enough food. And so oftentimes, Karen and I just grab a taxi and take off. And so if you want to go touring, this is the best time. Just get a taxi or ask us, and we'll tell you how to get places. And go explore. Go see the cities, go to the water, and just enjoy the country. The evenings are yours. Have fun with them. Now, the meals are wonderful, so I'm not telling you not to eat. But I would say eat quickly and take off, or take off right after we get back, and then come back and eat dinner at 8:30 at night, which is really late for me. But some of you may. My mother used to say rich people eat late, so those of you who are rich, you can do that. Evenings, as I said, free. On the bus, and I'll say this again in a moment, but on the bus each day, what I really want you to have is a bag with you that has in it all the things you need when you hop off the bus. Because there are places, this won't happen every time, but there are places where we'll pull, for instance, into Nazareth, and the Church of the Annunciation has no place for you to stop. So we'll pull up along the curb and say, everybody off, okay? And if you grab your bag that has your notebook and your Bible and your headset and everything in it, just keep your stuff in one location. Just grab that and hop off the bus, and we're all ready. So as much as you can, stay ready, and I'll show you that in just a moment. I've broken the teams, both groups, down into teams. The first group, the pastors group, is in 4 teams. And I just randomly put them this way so that I can just look at 4 different people and say, are we all on board? We're not going to count off each time. And the same with the second group. We have 3 teams from Emmanuel and 2 from First Baptist. And so we will just get on the bus and look at 5 people. And if you give me the nod, we go. And it's just possible. It's going to waste time if we have to stop and count people each time. Let me walk you through the itinerary. On day 1, you hear the Emmanuel people for the second group. You're here at the church at 1:30. You'll leave the airport at 7 o'clock in the evening in Indy. But by the time we get there and get through, a secure